get on to Georgia. We saved what I think is the best team in the country for last. Jesus, man. Jesus. 60 plays. 60 plays on Saturday. And they put up 600 yards of total offense. Do you know what that means? It means they averaged 10 yards a play. 10 yards of play. I said it last week, and I'll continue to say it. And I think it's rare. It's rare for this to have happened and this ideology change to have happened. Except for one other greatest of all time to do this, which is Nick Saban. But like, you no longer fear shootouts. Georgia never will no longer, as long as Carson Beck is there, as long as this offense continues to look like this, you will never fear a shootout ever again. Oh, we need to score 60 today. Okay, we'll just figure it out. That's fine. And you felt that in the stadium on Saturday. Ole Miss comes out, scores quick, 2 times, real quick. 14-7, 14-14 football game. And then it's like, all right, well, I mean, we know we're going to get the first stop. That's what every Georgia fan's sitting there thinking, because it's a video game now, right? Like, who's going to throw the first pick? Who's going to make the first start? Who's going to do whatever? You knew for a fact it was going to be you. It was going to be you. You were going to get the first stop, and you were going to make the first big play, and you ended up doing it. Let's talk about Brock Bowers, though. Insane. I joked about it yesterday. I don't. Like, we know aliens exist. We know they are here. The government has told us. But what is this? Who is this guy? This makes no sense. I don't know how he does this. His teammates don't like listening to him after the game. They don't understand how it is. They don't get why he is the way he is. The coaching staff, they understand he works really, really hard, but there's no like quantifiable why is this guy the way that he is. I've also joked about this one, but I'm almost serious. Because I want to know. I clinically study him. Get some scientists in there. Ask him if he's willing to be a guinea pig, because there's something about that human that is different than everybody else, because he's not like the most gifted human that's ever walked the planet. He's not. He's 6'4.25". He's 225 pounds, and he's going to run 4.4 or 4.48, 4.46, 4.52. There's a lot of those nowadays, guys. I know that's crazy. But there's a lot of those. In fact, there's a lot of on the plus side of that nowadays running around in the world. So there's got to be something about him that is very, very unique in here and in here. And I don't know how you study it. I don't know how you replicate it. But you got to find whatever it is about him and try to find it in somebody else, because he is crazy. I joked also about this, and it wasn't a joke. It was a straight up opinion, and it turned out to be fact. When this injury first happened, everybody was like, "Oh, shut it down. Agents, NFL money, draft pick, blah." Everybody doing the thing. And y'all know the thing. We're gonna call it the Acho, but I don't even want to give him credit for it. Doing the thing, the quit, the just wrap it up. And I tweeted that day, I think it was October 17th or something like that. I tweeted, opinion. If you are Brock Bowers' agent and you called him right now to suggest that he should sit out, that would be the last day you will ever be his agent. It'll be the last day you ever even have contact information for that dude. And guess what? Kirby, after the game last night, said that Brock Bowers had agents reach out to him and suggest that he should not come back, that he should just hang it up and just be done. And you know what he said? He said it pissed him off. It pissed him off. And then he said, guess what? Those people will not be representing him. This dude's different, man. He's a different animal. He's a different type of human. He's a different type of person. And he's going to be in the league for a very, very long time. But guess what, guys? It's not just Brock Bowers. This whole offense was finally healthy. For the first time all year. Ladd being healthy is massive. Over the last three football games, Ladd McConkey has averaged 18.2 yards per reception. Pretty explosive. It's pretty explosive right there. It's also great to have these backs back. I know it was a Kendall Milton football game, and it was tremendous to see him back in action and getting out there and rushing for over 170 yards. Only the second time in his career he's rushed for over 100 yards, last year against LSU, in a very similar fashion, in a very similar explosive ripper vertical seam shot type of explosive runs. It's great to see him back doing that. But I think it's more important that both backs are healthy, because one back you have this, I'm about to stick my foot in the gas, and I dare you to come try to hit me. That's Kendall Milton's style. Kendall Milton and Kirby talked about him running through somebody's face last night. That's his style. His style is, I dare you. I dare you to try to hit me. All right. Whereas Dejon Edwards is like, I mean, you could try, but you ain't finna hit me. You know what I mean? Like that, they're two totally different styles. So you can imagine, as a defensive player, am I key to stick or am I key to unzip? Like, what am I doing? Because if I unzip on two, all right, I'm getting barrel rolled, put on Sports Center. If I don't unzip on 30, I'm getting juked out, broke ankles, getting put on Sports Center. The pace of the back is just as important, and the change of pace is just as important. Offensive line obviously played great. There was a ton of yards before contact. You boys know you're getting your flowers. All right, y'all gonna get your flowers on film. We're just giving out the takes right now. Speaking of takes, CJ Allen, holy smokes. Holy smokes. We got like 36 months. We got 36 months of that, because after that, yeah, it's gone. That is gone. That's 3 years, first round. Wow. I knew he was fast. I knew he was physical. Yeah, I didn't know he was going to respond like that. There was a tremendous series of that football game on one of those scoring drives. Excuse me. I mean, that's 45 minutes in. That's not bad. It's considering what I'm dealing with right now. I did have a snot rocket earlier in the show, though. There was a series in that football game where CJ Allen TFL on a jet sweep. Okay. Ran him down. Okay. The very next play, they're running Tampa, essentially a version of Tampa. It's middle field open. Okay. But the wide receiver runs down the middle of the field. Okay. Runs a little seam route right over the head of CJ Allen. And you're asking a freshman to play the run. Okay. And then flip his hips and now run with their number 19, their slot receiver. And guess what? He gets dotted on. Gets dinked on right over the top of his head. Big explosive, 35 yards. Probably the reason they gave up a score on that drive. But the most important part of the whole series, okay, was the very next play. He makes the tackle. I mean, he reads the guard. I think it was a guard or tackle pull perfectly, fills the hole, sticks, sheds a block, makes a tackle. And it's like, just those little things, man. Like, I know you're physically gifted, but the ability to have a 10-second memory to be able to wipe it and go on to the next one is highly impressive. Hey, what else is highly impressive is those numbers right now in that chat and those numbers right now in that video. I appreciate you for showing up. If you have found us today, first time listener, I always feel like a Baptist preacher. Reach in front of the seat in front of you, grab that welcoming card. All right. And I want you to hit that subscribe button here on Sunday service. All right. And I want to bless you and pray for your YouTube timeline or your YouTube algorithm, so that I must see you again tomorrow at 8:00. Actually, I'll see you before that for film study. I love you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button on the way out. I'm going to go hug and kiss my family. We'll see you.